Have I joined the camp of people bleaching their hair at home? Yeah, I have. So, welcome to Strawberry Blonde Emily. Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is Emily. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And welcome back to another episode of New Makeup Nonsense Bingo. The noises that just came out of my mouth are as confusing to me as they might be to you. But we're here. We are playing New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, which is a bingo game paired with new makeup releases, paired with a cocktail of our choosing. I am having a whiskey and vanilla Coke. So, we're kind of going into like a more fall beverages. I don't know. I love whiskey, but some people only drink it in the fall and winter. So anyway, that is what this video is about. So I created this concept and launched it, was playing it with my dear friend Teresa of Teresa is Dead, and along came our mutual friend Audra of Audra at Home, who has joined in on the party. We tend to upload these every Monday. Some Mondays it's the bingo, and then alternating Mondays is the hangover, where it's a little bit more streamlined and less intensive. But today we got the bingo card, we got the beverages, and we have lots of releases. So I like to show you all of the possible things that we're gonna talk about today, and keep your eye out, because if there's anything that I miss, you can let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to touch on that in the hangover. But otherwise, we tend to go through in a random order and just we talk about makeup till we hit bingo. If you like cute fat babes, if you like bitches with lots of opinions, if you like colorful makeup, hell, if you like whiskey, I hope you will subscribe. And let's just jump into the shit show, as I have so lovingly deemed this series. So I'm just gonna talk about this release. I don't know if my other bingo compatriots are, because it was just revealed, but I don't give a fuck, because this is boring as hell, and I have to roast it. It's my job. I mean, it actually kind of is. So, Melt Cosmetics has revealed the Bad Side mini Zodiac palettes. These are 4 mini palettes based on negative traits of water, earth, air, and fire signs, and it is coming soon. Bad Side where? Bad Side where? That is what ruins. Well, these palettes are boring as fuck, but it's the description paired with what they released that ruins it for me. Because the bad side of earth is not fucking warm neutrals and a pop of forest green. The bad side of fire isn't basic ass reds and orangey tones. The bad side of, like, The water palette looks like the blueprint palette re-released. The air palette feels very fucking clean for the bad side. There's something about that description where I'm imagining give me grungy, colorful, rot, decay, embers, pollution. Look, I know maybe I'm going a little too deep and maybe my mental illnesses are coming to the surface a little too much, but what the fuck is this basic ass, these color stories, they remind me of ColourPop, the Bretman Rock collab from way back when. They remind me of the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collab palettes. For such a fucking edgy brand, this is the most basic takes on the elements. If you did not tell me this was Melt, this looks like any generic brand or packaging. Come the fuck on. Look, this release is making me want to pull together a Duping the Vibes video where I create some actual, bad element palettes, because that idea, in my opinion, is pretty fucking smart, but the execution is fucking trash. I am giving Melt full yes, give us nothing, because this is a fucking shame. I get worked up about Melt because they're so well praised and they're so beloved and they're so they can do no wrong. And they're supposed to be so edgy and all this, but this is what you're praising? I might as well continue on the roast session. Glamlite has sneaked a collaboration with Barbie. This is coming on September 30th. It's called the Barbie Dream Summer Collection. Y'all know you're releasing it basically in October. You know that your target market has already delved into pumpkin spice and sweater weather and boots and crunchy leaves. I think that sometimes brands get their production shit all fucked up and they don't know how to just make better decisions. This, even if it's cute, because I loved Barbies growing up. Even all their shit, all their I did. And so I do still have a love and attachment for Barbies. And I wanted to be more excited about the Barbie ColourPop collab. And this could be cute. But I just think the timing is off. And I'm living somewhere where it never really gets cold here. But even I'm kind of past the summer time, y'all. I also think it's not funny, because I was going to be it's really fucking funny. It's not funny. The whole collection is supposed to be about inclusivity. So they have a variety of skin tones in their model imagery. But your Barbie inclusivity is it's still skinny Annie. And I'm sorry, but that's not good enough anymore. It's just not. I'm just tired of that. And I just think that it's really it misses the mark for me to be this collection's all about inclusivity. And then that's your Barbies. Because if they had never said inclusivity, I would have just been those are Barbies. That's the collection. Okay. But you focus on that, and then you don't think about how sometimes there are more people out there than thin people, and also that not everybody strives or desires to be smaller. So yeah, I'm good. This feels like it already feels like a miss to me. It already does. And honestly, I'm giving it a like product collab that won't die because I just feel like the fake inclusivity kind of shit that brands are doing and have been doing and will continue to do is fucking frustrating. And I just stop it. We're going on 3 for 3 of releases that I am ready to fucking roast. Ciate has the new Serenity palette that's limited edition. Inspired by all things that bring you peace and serenity, the Serenity palette features a soothing color story that brings tranquility to every look. Whether creating a subtle look or going full glam, this 12-shade neutral palette has everything you need to embody elegance. From zen to utopia, feel the warm embrace of calm as you make every brushstroke. For $45, why does this look like a face palette? Why does this look like a big palette that lacks a lot of depth? Why does Serenity have to put me to fucking sleep? This palette has like little to no depth to me, little to no interesting textures, multiple shades that look really close in the swatches. And I just don't understand why in 2022 we're even still making palettes that look like this. And it's an indie brand. I love indies because I feel like they are often the ones pushing the envelope, pushing the bar forward, giving us interesting textures and formulas and finishes and color stories. And even when they go neutral, they still give it to us. And this, you are giving nothing. But since I already used that square, I'm gonna call you an Ann palette. Also, quick side note, Hocus Pocus, round 3 for Hocus Pocus 2. This is the 3rd time y'all have done a Hocus Pocus palette. This one finally looks halfway decent, but this is also a back-to-back collab with a turf. So I'm good. Yeah, Bette Midler is another white woman doing white woman turf bullshit. And being co-signed by JK herself. And even though it does, feel like the most inspiring or cutest or whatever of the 3 versions of this collab that this brand has done, it still feels like same shit, new packaging, because it doesn't look interesting texturally, or it just doesn't look exciting in that way that I still want makeup to feel. So yeah, same shit, new packaging, same brand, more turfs. Okay, yep, we gotta let's do this. Let's fucking do this. So we have some new skincare lines to talk about. And luckily, it's 2 new ones. Double the fuckery, double the roast. Double your delightment with the right mint for refreshment. It's the only one. First of all, we have Le Domaine by Brad fucking Pitt. The goal is to imitate the organic cycles of nature. It's primeval beauty. There is no waste in nature. Anything left over or discarded becomes food for something else. This exemplary circular system is inspiration for Le Domaine. There is also Barker Wellness by Travis Barker. He launched a few products before, but this launch includes their first skincare. There's a 2-in-1 face mask and cleanser, a daily moisturizer, an eye serum, a face serum, and a renewal balm. And that is currently available. First of all, Barker Wellness. This ranges from $85 to $140 per item. Your daily moisturizer is $85. Second of all, the Brad Pitt bullshit looks like some expensive ass packaging that is organic for the sake of being aesthetic. So I am sure that this brand is going to be astronomically priced. But most importantly, who is looking at Brad Pitt or Travis Barker and saying, I want their skin? Who is looking at these dudes? Who? It is the most rich celebrity release. I was gonna say it's the most confusing, but it's not confusing because it is a money grab. It is a fucking money grab. And it's just the combination of... First of all, if anybody tries to come into the comments and say, well, this is skincare for men, or this is genderless skincare, makeup and skincare and products do not have genders. Your lip balm does not have a gender. Your foundation does not have a gender. You do not need to needlessly gender products to then feel okay about buying ungendered products or products that are specifically for men. I know brands gender the shit all the time. Beauty brands still have a problem with phrasing things as for women, using specifically womanly vocabulary. That is a problem. But if you are truly just like trying to live your best life and get some good skincare, you do not need to be looking for ungendered stuff. Yes, you want to feel comfy and good about purchases you're making. I get that. But that exists out there. It exists without rich celebrities doing their fucking cash grab skincare lines. And seriously, if you're going to be inspired by a celebrity to buy their skincare, at least let their skin look actually fucking good.
When I looked up Travis Barker, I realized that he is married to a Kardashian, which makes this cash grab make so much more sense. His entire product line, the skincare products in particular, and the pricing. Another scammy Kardashian biz.
Okay, as somebody that just needs to take a break after all of that yelling.
Woosah. Woosah. And woosah. 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 Woosah.
We have a new makeup sneak peek from Lethal Cosmetics. Something is coming on September 28th. I just gotta say, put this on my fucking face. As somebody that just got their order of the 1-Up palette and their newer multi-chromes and their glowy blushes, I am renewed in my Lethal fandom. Lethal has nailed these formulas. I feel like they've only gotten better and better and better over time. And yeah. And with this I think we got some sci-fi vibes happening. I'm anxiously awaiting whatever this is. And I just, in case you haven't seen, in case I haven't talked about it in other videos, or if you haven't seen any other internet musings from me, I have just been really into my lethal stuff, from the Night Flower, 1-Up, the multi-chromes, the glowy blushes, like, goddamn. Okay, this is straight up a collab with somebody not known for their makeup, but it's so cute to me. So Ciate London has collaborated with Iris Apfel. The collection has 2 quads, 3 creamy gloss sticks, a makeup bag, a mirror, and some nail wraps, and it's limited edition. I don't care about the whole collection, but Iris Apfel is a fucking icon. As a fellow glasses wearer, I feel like top tier glasses icon. And honestly, I feel like, oh, the nail wraps are really cute, actually. It's like eyes and glasses and daisies and iris. Those are really cute. I don't really do nail wrap stuff, but those are cute. But the 3 glosses, the packaging, the color combinations, and then the actual lip colors are really fucking cute. And I just recently finally got the Ciate, I don't know, this is one of their glossy lipsticks. And I think this is different from what they're releasing, but this is a nice formula so far. I've only worn it a couple times. These are really cute. And I also think the hand mirror is really cute and something I might use. The quads, I'm like, whatever. But although the weird little like rectangle of color along the bottom is an odd choice. It's obviously a collab with somebody not known for their makeup, but I'm still kind of into it. I'm gonna say, if the glossy stick things go on sale, which Ciate is known to do, because who really cares about Ciate, I might pick up all 3. They're just cute. It reads more summer. It does. It has a bad release timing thing, in my opinion, but it doesn't make me not want them. Because I'm a clown when it comes to like glossy stick lip formulas. Okay, I really saw this release and I was like, KVD, is that you? So Profusion is releasing more Halloween stuff. So one of the last videos I talked about the Rituals collection, which was the whole planchette like Ouija board theme. I don't know if this is like their official Halloween collection and that was just whatever, but they have released this Dark Castle palette for $14. There is a face and body palette for $10. A 5-piece makeup book, which is probably like brushes and a face stencil, something like that. And then some 6-pan palettes for $7. Neon liners and duochrome pigments. See, if this release had just been the 6 pans and the face paint and like the liners, maybe. But the fact that Profusion made this like very KVD looking palette, I know that palette came out a while ago. I know the layout is different. I know that like we're past that era of the Kat Von D brand, but I do, for as much like praise as I will give Profusion, I do wish that they would like edit a bit and do less of the copycat-esque looking stuff. I don't know. Do y'all care? Do you mind? I mean, as a big palette, I also don't care about that palette, but I just wish I hadn't felt like, oh, I know where that inspiration came from. Oh, wait, y'all. I can't not talk about the Pat McGrath Holiday 2022 collection. So, this is a big boy. A big boy. This is the Celestial Nirvana collection. There is the Mothership Celestial Nirvana palette. There are 2 mini 5-pan palettes. There are 2 face palettes. There's a new Divine Blush, a new highlighter, Dark Star mascara in 3 new colors, some lip trios, some liners, 2 new matte lipsticks. So the blush, the single blush, a friend pointed out it feels very old gum from Hannah Louise Posted, like very like desaturated and pale, which is an interesting color choice for the market. The 5 pans don't really intrigue me. The highlighter, okay, so here's the thing. Here's my critique. This palette was revealed, and I feel like everyone was like, oh my fucking God, Pat has given us color. Because it's these like 3, it's kind of color stories or like 3 6 pans. But here's the thing. What she's actually given you is 1 matte green, 1 matte blue, 2 purples, well, they're both the same matte, 1 shimmery blue, and a couple of like corally pink mattes. There is 1 colorful shimmer in this whole palette. The other shimmers are golden, rose gold, copper, and we have seen those from Pat. And I personally want colorful shimmers to go with my colorful mattes. They don't have to be perfectly coordinated, but like the fact that she gave us the 1 green shimmer in last year's holiday palette and then this 1 green matte, it's not the kind of color story that I actually like using. And so the color can tempt me as much as it does, but it actually just doesn't tempt me. What does tempt me, I'm gonna say, are the face palettes. Because I haven't bought any of the blushes. I don't have any for highlights. And, you know, I've voiced my complaints about the Pat McGrath blush packaging. And I feel a little wary to get any of them. But the face palette, like the really bright saturated one, I feel like drunk me would buy this palette. Because while I think aesthetically I'm not in love with the layout, I kind of wish it was either a quad or a 6-pan and the highlighter was with circles, you know? But I feel like holiday stuff tends to go on sale. And so it's like, if it goes on sale and drunk me sees that, or just me without boundaries or limits, I could consider buying it. Finally trying the Pat blushes. But I don't know. It's like, I mean, it's not like the worst holiday release I've ever seen, but it just doesn't excite me. And I keep wanting Pat to excite me. If they're going to exist as a brand, I want that brand to excite me. And it doesn't. Whatever that was. Y'all, I just saw numbers that shut me down. I knew I was looking at fancy makeup. When I saw the photo in our shared new release folder. But I was unsure of what it was. I wanted to go look it up and see if it's something I actually want to talk about. And okay, so I should have known it's Clé de Beau. And this does look sincerely fancy and not just like makeup trying to parade as looking fancy. They're releasing their 40th anniversary Radiant Sky collection. And so the picture shows this like orb, and then it looks like a compact and some lipsticks. I'm not sure if the compact is just like an empty compact or if it looks like it also could be a necklace, or I don't know why that word is so hard to say. Excuse me. And like, the packaging looks fancy. It looks very pretty. There's like moon and stars and stuff. And so of course I'm like, ooh, I want it. I mean, now I don't, but I did for a moment. Because gird your loins, the Rouge à Lèvres lipstick set, which is 3 lipsticks, is $5,477.88. And the La Creme is $14,840.60. It is a collaboration with Parisian jewelry designer Ellie Top, and the packaging is forged in gold and silver and studded with diamonds. So yeah, I knew this looked fancy and pretty, but dear baby Jesus, I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I looked this up. I am like too stunned to speak. Yeah. I am too... I don't even know how to qualify this release. But I think I need to call it more holiday bullshit, because that is bingo for me, and I feel like I cannot recover. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. It was not $20,000 worth of makeup and packaging. And yeah, I'm gonna go because I have nothing else. I cannot make words. Is anybody else as shocked as me? Let me know, because I feel like like I don't know what to say. Yeah. So that's bingo. That's this week's shit. I think I'm gonna go and just finish drinking my drink and hanging out and trying to recover from just how bored I am. Yeah. On that note, make sure to check out my bingo babes, linked in the description box. Give them some love. Let them know Emily sent you. Yeah, that's it. Let them know that I sent you and that I'm saying hello. And if you're from Audra or Teresa's channel, definitely let me know in the comments. Share your thoughts. Rage or rant or love with me. Rage or rant or rave rant or rave or rage with me, because I definitely, this was a fucking roller coaster, and I'm sorry I yelled at y'all so much in this video, but also not sorry. Definitely thank you so much to my patrons and my channel members, and I would love for anybody that feels like is supporting me a little more to check out those links in my description box. But most importantly, take care of yourself better today than you did yesterday, because you are worth it. Bye, friends.